Picture this, a disease in which you lose the ability to be yourself. Forgetting things becomes an everyday struggle. The feeling of anger and depression become well known in which you can't escape, and all you can do is sleep the day away. This is the unfortunate life of an Alzheimer's disease victim. What's worse, there is no cure. That is, until today. Of anyone who could be here today speaking of Dr. Parsons, I, Laura King, am the most honored. With previous experiences with Alzheimer's disease in my family, I have become almost as interested in the cure as Dr. Parsons. This award is well deserved. Finding a cure was never something that was easy. Finding a cure was like peeling the skin of an onion back, one layer at a time, one step at a time. It wasn't something that just came to her. Finding a cure takes time and patience. There are moments when all Michaela wanted to do was cry. There were moments when all the two of us could do was laugh at our mistakes. Maybe a few naps in between. But spending day and night researching, it felt as though Michaela would never reach the goal. It felt as though she would never find a cure. Staying at the lab late just to keep her company, I would try to keep her from overworking her mind. We got closer to what we thought would be it, what we thought would be the answer to all the questions. But of course, it wasn't. At that moment, I really thought that Michaela had stopped giving her best effort. I thought she'd given her last try. I thought she'd really lost the will to find a cure. For a few months, Michaela instructed that we hold off on our work. She needed a break from all the letdowns and disappointments. A few months later, I came back into the lab just like every morning. It had become a very dull, drab, and depressing time without Dr. Parsons there working every morning. But that morning she was there. She said, "It came to me last night that I can't give up. I have to do this for your grandmother. I have to do this for me. I have to do this for all the people suffering the god-awful disease." 2 months later, Dr. Parsons finally fulfilled her dreams. She finally figured out how to control the abnormal releases of proteins which caused, in the long run, the memory loss. It wasn't easy, and there were plenty of disappointing moments and letdowns, but now everything would become better for not only Michaela, but also for all the victims of the disease. She figured out how to completely reverse the effects with only a few shots, one shot every 2 months for a year. Currently, 20 patients have tried Dr. Parsons' cure. 15 of them have successfully been cured, and only 5 of them are on their way in the process to successful recovery. Only good things have been said about the cure. And now, please give a warm round of applause for Dr. Parsons, recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize in Medicine.